89 back again for once again another stream. Hopefully this one will be a successful one. But we are here on the Xbox on F1 2016. It's Season 4, Round 1 in Melbourne. I for one am looking forward to this. It's gonna be a good race. It's gonna be a very, very good race. Just bear with me. Just trying to find something for me. Ah, here we go. Right, so for those of you who don't know, I'm at Season 4 now. And yes, it is going to be an interesting one, that's for sure. So basically, we've had 3 seasons on this already. We've spent practically 2 seasons at Manor and Haas. Basically, we spent a full season in Season 1 at Manor. It was a brilliant time. The car was developed really nicely. Races were hard, some races were good. There was a couple of retirements as well due to accidents, especially at like street circuits. It wasn't exactly a moment to remember. But the car came good towards the end of the season. I got a podium in Silverstone, which I think was the turning point in Season 1. And from then on, from about Hungary onwards, got win, right up to the end of the season. And you know what? It wasn't enough to win the title in Season 1. I finished 8 points behind Lewis Hamilton in the end, and it was tough to take, especially as the car had come really good. And yeah, basically, we went on to Season 2. Season 2, it started off okay. There was a few podiums and whatnot, and then from about Russia onwards, we started getting wins, which put us at the top of the table. And then after the British Grand Prix, which we won, I think, Haas came in with an offer. Now, obviously, I wanted the achievement to jump ship midway through a season, so I got that over and done with. I was potentially going to sack to get this achievement, and it was an absolute struggle. I can tell you that now. And then yeah, it just basically it all came together in the final 2 races of that season. It was really good, believe it or not. What do you mean choose a supported game? Me, just trying to sort out, just trying to make sure I go global with this stream, and then I'll crack on with it. At the minute, it's not quite working. It's saying, please choose a supported game. What do you mean? Hey, Pause, thanks for the message, mate. If you got any ideas how to help me here, I'm trying to make it go global, and it's not working. Keeps. Just keep saying, please select supported game. So I've titled it F1 2016 Career Mode Season 4 Episode 1 Red Bull. Streaming F1 2016 Community. I've put F1 2016 because I don't know what to put there. And broadcast language I've put Other. Don't know what to put there, so I'm just trying to go with it, but at the minute it's just not working and it's really annoying me. What do you say? Stop saying please choose supported game. F1 2016 is a supported game. What do you mean? Oh, you know what? Sod you. I'm gonna crack on with this. If I don't go global, I don't go global. Ugh. Right, let's crack on with this race here in Albert Park. It's going to be 100%er. Oh. Thanks, Boz. Never mind. Anyway, this is what we're going to do now. We're going to crack on with this. We're going to start with the formation lap. And what is the weather going to be? Is it going to rain during the course of this race? 100%.
Today is a place we know very well indeed. It's Albert Park. The story of the season begins here then with the Australian Grand Prix.
I actually can't remember where I qualified.
To be written. We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 16 corners and 3.3 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles.
This has to be one of my favourite tracks. I love how quick and tight it is, how narrow. I've had some good memories here. League racing, racing with friends. I crashed out in this race in season 2. I was leading in the manor and lost it through the dreaded quick section after coming out of sector 1. And yeah, I hit the wall. Massa, a bad qualifying for Williams. I mean, Massa must be about what, 38, 39 now if this was real life. Nico Rosberg qualified it on pole and Mercedes. Mercedes are the quickest team at the minute. They do have Renault second, chasing their heels.
Let's go out there and put in a performance.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid.
Right, so here we go, qualifying session.
On pole position today after coming out on top of a difficult qualifying. And starting alongside is Nico Hülkenberg. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Perez, Fernando Alonso, and a Red Bull. Vettel, Button.
That's right. I mean, I got out-qualified the home favourite.
Grosjean, Magnussen,
the car has got room to improve.
Wehrlein, Gutierrez, Rio Haryanto, and Felipe Massa. Kvyat and Ericsson, Carlos Sainz, and Felipe Nasser starts from the back of the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out.
I'm going to say this, guys. I will be using flashbacks. You might not like it, but unfortunately, that's how I roll. Right, so there's going to be no rain for the race. We're starting on the soft tyres after... Oh, it rained in... Did it rain in quali? Is that why I'm on the softs? Yeah. Who knows? Alright, so I'm going to lower the fuel to about lap 51, because my fuel is only on 2, so it's not going to come back as much as I'm used to. Actually, you know what? I might leave it at 50. No. Let's be brave. Let's be brave. Let's lower it to 51. God, I hope it comes back to me. Let's get this underway. Red Bull definitely seem to be favouring the harder strategy. I don't think anyone else is on the soft tyre. I believe it was raining in qualifying, which is why the tyre strategies are a bit out there. So everyone's on fresh tyres. I'm going on fresh tyres and slightly underfueled, which is always a bonus. Oh great, I've hit him. Alonso, you're a git. There goes Alonso, he pulls off. He's going to be sitting pretty on the track now, and I will be joining him very, very shortly. There we go. Sitting in the dirt. Watching everyone go past. There we go. Hello, Fernando. Thought I'd keep you company. How you doing, pal? So as the right, so I'm in 6th. Ricardo's in 10th. The Red Bull is the 4th or 5th quickest car at the minute. It's a season 4, round 1, 100%. I'm gonna stream this season for the first time. I hope you guys can bear with me. Obviously, I'm gonna end up uploading it to YouTube as well. So drop us a like, drop us a follow. I'll keep you guys updated. I will try and do at least one race a week, maybe 2 if I have the time. Here we go. Getting ready for the 58 laps around Melbourne, Albert Park. Got 2 Mercedes on the left, 2 Force Indias on the right. The Alonso in 5th. I said this is going to be a fun one. Albert Park usually is. Right, so here we go. The engine fresh. Rev it up. And away we go in Australia for season 4. Not the best of starts. Vettel's definitely got a better one than me. Bit of a bond I got there, but Vettel's on my inside. So no positions gained, but this is where I hope to make a couple. There we go. Thank you very much. Up into 4th. Start. Oh, turned in a bit too early there. That's the problem. I've not gotten used to this car yet. Turns in a lot faster than I'm used to. Good start for Rosberg. He's trying to build a gap as Hamilton's all over the back of Hulkenberg. The Force Indias came on stronger towards the back end of last season. They proved to be a real thorn in a lot of team side. Hamilton looking for a move into the quick section. I've got a bollard to come away. There we go. Oh, Hamilton looking for a move down the outside. Is Hulkenberg going to let him have it? But they are going to hold each other up. Definitely help me here. Come on, let me through you, git. Bit of a dive bomb. Oh, that did not work. That did not. Oh, that's the Force Indians. They've come up. I can't return the position. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't care. Oh, seconds to go. Oh, wow. Hulkenberg on the defensive throughout the whole of that last sector, and he ends up spearing his teammate. So now it's a Mercedes 1-2 into 3rd. Vettel's 4th, who was my title rival last season. Haul of points. Well, what was looking like a really good haul of points for India is absolutely turned to a complete piece of. Oh, back end going there, keep it off the curb. Just gotta hope that they will start dying within the next 8, which is what I'm hoping for anyway. So I'm guessing one of the Force Indians is going to pit stop. Right, this is the lap where I can show my true pace. Hamilton did a 27.8. I did a 28 that lap, but I did have to swerve to avoid the Force Indias. So. What can I do? Can I hunt down these or to be left alone in third to fight my own battle. Well, there we go. That's purple the first. It's looking good so far. Lap 3 out of 58. Car does feel good. Oof, the sound of it as well. Hamilton making a move on Rosberg. Rosberg is not looking comfortable. He's getting say I'm on the hardest. I'm hoping eventually I can get them back. 5 viewers, thanks for watching me, guys. This is season 4, episode 1, and there we go, 27.8. So it's not quite as fast as Hamilton. Well, I'm going to say this is season 4, which is why Jensen Button done the fastest lap of the race. That is interesting. I was waiting for McLaren to offer me a deal after I left Haas in the summer. Well, in the autumn, summer, whatever, winter. That's the one I'm looking for. And they didn't come. I had offers from Mercedes, first team driver Ferrari, which I was seriously considering, which meant I'd be Raikkonen, not Vettel. And Red Bull, but Red Bull was the weakest out of the 3, so I went with them. When it comes to choosing teams, guys, I'm always going to be picking the car that is the weakest out of the 3. That way I have time to develop it, improve as the season goes on. Pulling away nicely from... Oh, who's now in 4th, so he's got ahead of Vettel. The McLaren's hooked up quite nicely around here, actually. There you go. Oh, I brought myself a bit there. Come on, keep the power down. Now, one thing for me, more than likely around here, is going to be tyre wear. I suffer from tyre wear a lot. It is bitch. Hamilton looking ever closer to Nico Rosberg. I can see. Thank you, Jeff. Jeff, we trust. Hamilton's definitely going to be making a move within the next lap or so. He looks a lot more comfortable than Rosberg. Like I said, there's... Oh, Ricardo! Ricardo's in, what's that, 4th, 5th, 6th? He's ahead of that train back there. Oh, there's the 2 Mercedes are side by side going through the S's. They're going to help each other up, which is going to help me really well. And Hamilton does take the lead. Rosberg will have DRS going down, and now I am right behind them. Thank you, Mercedes. I love it when you fuck up. Nope, let's not do what I did last time. Let's just gather my thoughts. Compromise myself this time. But I'm right behind them now. Rosberg, is he going to have a run on Hamilton? Not this time. So I've lost a 10th to Button since the last time I checked. So it was 4.7 to Vettel at one point. Have a bit of a dive bomb. There we go. That's one of the Mercedes gone. Rosberg has dropped from 1st to 3rd. Oh, just couldn't get the power down that time. Now Rosberg is going to be all over me going up the straight, as I call it. So they've got the Mercedes engine, I've got the Renault. We all know how much Renault lacks in straight line speed. Damn it. Was never turning in quick enough there. Surprising I didn't get a warning. I should have done there, really. Hamilton, he'll be happy now that he's got fresh air in front of him. Rosberg, he'll be really annoyed that he's been passed by both his teammate and myself. Oh, a bit wide going through there. And let's pause it for a second, have a look at the comments. Anything being said? No. Right, so got a relatively comfortable gap at the minute. The super softs should be starting to wear away now, which should be working in my favour. Hoping I can go another what, five laps, something like that, longer than them. But we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. A bit wide into there, it's going to compromise my exit. Like I said, I'm in the middle of a Mercedes sandwich. There we go, there's a corner cut that I just turned in too early again and the back end stepped away from me. Is Rosberg still in DRS range? 1.1, so no, I've broken him at the minute, but one slight mistake, that's all it takes for him to get back there. To brake it nice into there. God, I love the braking on this Red Bull. Gap's now 1.5 to Nico Rosberg, 1.2 to Lewis Hamilton. Leave their tyres are starting to drop off now. Oh, I've gone wide again. That's not going to help. There we go, that was a much better S section there. It's giving me a run on Lewis. Definitely going to give me DRS when we come around the final corner, that's for sure. Can I make a move on Lewis Hamilton into the first corner or off the second DRS straight? A move for the lead of the Australian Grand Prix. Back in. Oh, that's a good move on Lewis. Oh, yes. That was beautiful. Left my car there so he knew he couldn't chop across me. And I lead on lap 9. Oh, let's get off there. That's where I've crashed it. That's where I crashed it in Season 2. Like I said, I've just inherited the lead. I don't want to lose it, but Lewis has got a run on me now. So this, the rest of this lap, it's going to be a struggle now. Hold that Mercedes engine off. How long can I fight him for? That is the question before they decide to make their pit stops. Let's have a look at the tyre wear. Tyre wear, 34%. It's okay for the time being. Feeling the pressure now because I know how quick those Mercedes are, especially now it's Season 4. They've got more upgrades, they're quicker than the stock car in 2016. There we go. Got a nice exit out of there, which means Lewis ain't going to be able to get a run on me at 129.2, but I did make a mistake. So, go into turn 1, power down, just flick the car through, flick it back again so you can get the power down early. Head up the second DRS straight. To one of my favourite corners. I love this corner. Don't know what it is about it, I just love it so much. Obviously that's the place where Fernando Alonso crashed in the real 2016 race. Quite spectacularly actually. We know what, at that corner we've seen some spectacular crashes over the years. I mean, we've seen Brundle in '96 in the inaugural Albert Park race. And there was Jack Villeneuve in 2001 flying over Ralf Schumacher. Unfortunately, that was an incident as well where Marshall lost his life because of it. So, you know, my thoughts and prayers go out to the family. You know, 16 years on. Hamilton is starting to fall back, so tyre wear is kicking in. Question is, if those Mercedes pit and come out in fresh air, I'm in trouble. So as we begin lap 11. 1 second gap to Lewis. Now I have tyre wear problems, guys, so it's more than likely I will have to make a late splash and dash at the end of the race. So this race is not a given. I can tell you that now. There was plenty of races in Season 3 where I lost the win because I had to make a pit stop with a few laps to go because my tyre wear or tyre management is atrocious. I've always had problems with that. But you know what? It makes it fun. It makes it more realistic as well because, you know, some drivers are bad at looking after the tyres, i.e. me, other tyres ain't. Oh, it's a bit wide there. That's going to hamper me. But Hamilton's a bit further back than I realised, so it's not too much of a bad thing. Keep going. 20 lap 11 now, almost lap 12. This Australian Grand Prix started 6th. Bogged down a little bit at the start. Vettel did have a run on me into turn 1. He was in 7th. Luckily enough, I managed to hold him off. And then basically made a move on Fernando, who was in 5th at the time. It's turn 3. That was a good move. And then, what was it, lap 3 came a possible race turning incident. Hamilton and Hulkenberg was battling. Hulkenberg ran wide at the final corner and he turned in, then turned back out again, taking his teammate with him. Now, I haven't seen anything pop up on the screen which told me they both retired. It just means that they're both at the back of the field. Force India's, who was scoring points left, right and centre at the end of Season 3. I'll just keep it straight. Just every time I mount that curb, I daren't touch the steering wheel. Well, I say steering wheel, I mean pad. Like I said, gap now 1.9 in front of Hamilton. These soft tyres do feel really nice. Let's have a look at tyre wear now, 45%. When it reaches 70, that's when I pit. Oh, that felt good. That felt good. The car was planted through there. Get going again. There we go. Those Mercedes must be thinking of time to be pitting now. Does Rosberg pit this lap? No. Ah, Jeff with the inevitable alternate strategy. Come on, Jeff, tell me, what are you offering me? Let me think. Actually, you know what? That might not be a bad idea. I mean, I won't do it now. But I might jump onto the softs again, you know? The softs are feeling really good. You know, if I pit something like lap 18 or something, I can get the... Oh, I don't know. Do I risk it? Tell me, guys, what do you think my strategy should be? Do I go soft, super, super, which I know for a fact ain't going to make it to the race? Or do I think of my own and go soft, soft, medium? Which means I'm going to be slow. Oh, back end shakes through there. Or, even so, do I do the extra pit stop and just go soft, soft, super soft, super soft? Now tell me what you think, because definitely got a few ideas rattling around now. So I'm definitely going to go soft next time round. Bit worrying, my fuel still says that I'm 6 laps over. That is slightly worrying. Cars in the pit lane. Cars are starting to make their pit stops now. So, this is where the race starts getting mixed up a bit. Where strategies come into play. That's 3 seconds at the minute. 3.5 now to Lewis Hamilton. So, running wide there, I'm probably going to lose a couple of attempts around here now. You pull into there. It's a long race, guys, and nothing is guaranteed. I could crash out. This is Albert Park. It's a street circuit. You lose your rear end, you hit the wall, your wheels coming off. Some people know that more than most. Nicely done through there. Just the Red Bull is so beautiful to drive. That's Hamilton in the pits. Hamilton is in the pits. Let's have a look at my tyre wear now. 57. Right, I've got to keep it on there now so I can keep an eye on it. Once it reaches 70, that's when I pit. I could make it to lap 18, maybe even lap 19. The further I can go, the better. I say I was not expect it to last this long, actually. So used to racing 50%ers, I forget what the tyres actually are like on 100. Jenson Button, you see now, 3rd place. He's managed to get past Fernando at the start. He passed Vettel somewhere as well, whilst I was running behind the Mercs. So the McLarens are feeling good. Oh. Hate that corner. Really do. That's As much as I love this track, that Fast S is probably one of the worst corners for me on the entire F1 calendar. I just don't like it. Alright, it's 61% now. Anyone said anything else in the comments? Nope. That front left is taking a punishing. Rosberg's not pitted. Definitely be pitting within 2 to 3 laps now. Gap 6.1 to Nico, who's only 2.3 but in front of Button. Button has been reeling in the Mercedes, but the McLaren supposedly is like the 6th or 7th fastest car. It's amazing seeing them outdo themselves here. They've really done themselves proud this weekend. They've got the car hooked up perfectly. Wonder if they've got any upgrades on the car. We brake into that corner there, quickly get the power down, fling the car in, open up the accelerator. There we go, round the final corner. And it's going to be lap 17. Keeping an eye on that front left, it says 65% now. Rosberg not in the pits, but Jensen Button is. Button has pitted. So, where is Button going to come out? Is he going to come out behind Hamilton? I'd imagine so. Ricciardo doing a lovely job for me. He's had a nice trail of cars behind him throughout the entirety of this stint since the Force India's crash. Ah, Ricciardo's on the softs as well. That I did not know. So I reckon Ricciardo will easily go longer than I am, because obviously he can look after his tyres a lot more than I can. Really hope his strategy works out for him. I want to see him up there. I say Max is taking a year out. He wants to gather his head, see what he actually wants to do with his future, which is why I'm now in the Red Bull for this season. I said towards the end of last season, Max had engine failure after engine failure, and it was such a shame. He'd be doing well, and then next thing, out. Right, so here we go. Right, lap 18. I will be pitting this lap. There is no doubt about it. I will be pitting this lap. Now, really worried now. Let's not get into lean. Rosberg's done really well in this stint as well. He's kept on going. Come on, Jeff, what have you got for me? You know what? Yeah, let's do that. I can imagine Rosberg pitting this lap. I'd be amazed if he carries on. I think I might have shot myself in the foot here as well with the fuel. Right, so Bottas has a engine problem at the minute. Right, so I've pitted, and Rosberg has pitted as well. And we're going to come out in front of Daniel Ricciardo. This is fantastic. Ricciardo has been holding up the other guys for me. Oh, actually, we're going to come out in front of him. This is going to be close. There is Daniel Ricciardo with Lewis Hamilton behind him, and Ricciardo leads the Australian Grand Prix. And Hamilton's going to have a run on me. Oh, we bang wheels. Oh, the safety car's out. Why is this? This is going to help me out. Why has the safety car come out? There's been absolutely no reason for it. I don't understand. I mean, this is going to work wonders for Ricciardo, or will it? Will it hurt Ricciardo actually? Because all the field is going to bunch up now. He has to make a pit stop, so if I was Ricciardo, I would pit as soon as I can now. This is a chance for me as well, for my fuel to go down as well. Because I think I've overdone it on the fuel, and it's really, really worrying that I've underfueled the car too much here. You know, I wanted the speed to get myself up the grid, but at the same time, I don't want to have to worry about running out of fuel. And I say I'm on lap 19 out of 58. I mean, it can be done. Oh, excuse me. Ricardo, pit. Well done. Oh no, you don't, Lewis. Saw my car ghost then. So let's not forget as well, Lewis pitted a couple of laps before me as well, so his tyres are a couple of laps older than mine. Alright, so here we go, we're behind the safety car time now. Still have no idea why it's come out. I mean, I'm glad it has, because it gives me a chance for me to recover some fuel. It's going to neutralise the race, bring everyone into play. I mean, both the Mercs are on super softs. Rosberg is going to be all over the back of Hamilton. I say I'm going to focus on this stint on getting my fuel down to an acceptable level. Alright guys, considering safety car's out and I'm not really focusing at the minute, let us check the race director. So, after the first round of pit stops, I lead, Hamilton second, Rosberg third, Vettel fourth, Ricardo is in fifth, which is really good considering he had pitted. Ricardo will be hoping he can get the jump on Vettel. Alonso sixth, Raikkonen seventh, Palmer in eighth, Magnussen 9th. The Reynolds should really be a lot further up the grid considering they are supposedly the second fastest team there. Grosjean in the Haas 10th. Good to see my old team up there with Verline 11th. Gutierrez 12th, making his yet again another return into Formula 1. Haryanto 13th. Sainz 14th. Button 15th. Right. Button must have had an accident because he was running up there. He was up there and all of a sudden he's back down in 15th. So he's collided with someone along the way. Kvyat 16th, Massa 17th, Bottas 18th. Poor race for Williams. Ericsson 19th, Hulkenberg 20th on a two-stopper. Perez 21st, Nasser 22nd. So let's carry on with this now. So I'm going to be fighting hard now with the Mercs, especially as once again I am on the slower tyre. But it didn't prove it didn't prove to be much of a factor that last time. I fell behind at the first part of the race and then slowly clawed my way back. It's just going to be a similar situation here, especially as Hamilton has been out 2 laps longer than I have. For those of you who are going to watch this race on YouTube at some point, tell me, what do you think my strategy should have been? Especially someone who has a lot of tyre wear issues. The safety car is driving a bit slow for my liking. Where have I heard that before? Oh, EGI. Oh, I know not to underfuel my car this much next time. Oh, this is actually going to bring the Force Indias back into play as well. Because obviously they're at the further back the field. The field's going to be all bunched up now, so the Force Indias do have a chance, if they can make the moves stick, of getting points. The amazing recovery considering they both collided. It's just not Force India's time at the minute. On game, in real life. Alright. Come on, come on, come on. I want to be on that 3.5 mark. That's where I'm looking. Come on. Like I said, the safety car effectively resets the race. Like I said, Jenson Button must have had a spin somewhere. You know what? I'm looking forward to this. I want to see what happens now. I mean, can I keep my composure? I hope so. Don't want to lose it on a curb, spin into a wall. This is going to help my... Ooh, I didn't think of that. This is going to help my tyre wear as well. Tyre on a minute, 3%. So this is effectively going to make my stint last 3 laps longer. So I pitted on lap 18. I was going to probably pit again on lap 36. I may be able to stretch it to lap 40, you know, no? Either way, I'm still going to have to make either another 2 stops or just put the mediums on. I don't know. Do I do the free stopper? Oh no, I'm going to have to do a free stopper anyway. I've pitted once. I'm going to have to pit again. No, it will be a free stopper. Yeah, everyone else is going to be on a 2 stopper, I think. And I'm going to be on a 3, because there's no way in... Right, here we go. Here we go, guys. Safety car is going to be in this lap. Going to get ready to go again. Just going to have to back the field up now. Come on, 3.5. Come on, fuel. 3.5. That's what I want. Knock it to standard now, anyway. Hold them all back now. There we go. Race is underway once again here at Albert Park. That was a nice little restart. Hamilton won't get a run on me, but he will close me down. He's on the quicker tyre, so I'm expecting him to be challenging me right now. So we head into turn 3. Clip the curb, try and get yourself round there again. Brakes. Hamilton looking very hungry on them supers. And so safety car has come in, so I'm either going to be holding the pack up now for a while, or I can just slowly start eking the gap out, which is what I'm hoping to do. But Hamilton's got a run on me going into the S's. I have to brake. It's going to give Rosberg. Just saw Rosberg dart out then. I don't know what's happening. I want to know what's happening, but at the same time I've got a corner to deal with. Hamilton survives. And is that Ricciardo? Yes, it is. Daniel Ricciardo is up into 4th. Fantastic for Red Bull Racing. Now, can I help him out by backing the Mercedes into him? We're on the longer lasting tyres. This is looking good for Red Bull. This is looking good for Red Bull. I don't care who wins this race, as long as it's a Red Bull. I'll do what I can to make sure that can happen. So I'm going to be fighting these Mercedes tooth and nail. I want to make sure that they don't go run away and hide, and that our tyres can kick in and we can just pull away. Oh, bit of wider entrance there. Need to turn in, get it underway. That's nice, that is nice. That car felt nice through there. Just gonna hit the brakes. Middle sector is where the Mercedes seem to have the edge over me at the minute. Look, here he comes again. Is he actually going to... He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. I'm just going to have to go defensive. That's Lewis right behind me. I went wide a little bit, which compromised my exit. Hamilton is going to have a run on me, and so is Nico Rosberg. Oh, that's Hamilton. Oh, oops. I think I chopped off in front of Hamilton there, but Hamilton is in the gravel. Oh, I forgot that Ricciardo's on the supers. So of course he's going to be quick right now. Sorry, Lewis. Whoops. I thought, I don't know, I just hit the brakes. The car didn't feel right, and I thought it was Nico. I didn't think it was Lewis. That's Ricciardo. Oh, have they collided? Something's happened. Sorry, I'm pausing it. Rosberg is no longer in the top three. It's Ricciardo and Raikkonen now. What has happened? Alright, so here we go. Side by side heading into turn 3. We've got Raikkonen right behind as well, and Alonso, the two Reynolds. Look at that, side by side, 3 of them. And it's Ricciardo in the middle. Can he hold on? He's got Raikkonen trying to accelerate him, and I think Raikkonen will get the position when we go back racing. And it is Raikkonen that gets the position. Oh, I've outbraked myself. I'm too excited. I need to get back. I need to focus now. But obviously, all of them fighting is going to help me massively. I just need to concentrate on what I need to do. Get away. But both Mercs have had a torrid time after the restart. Hamilton hit the side of me going into the... Well, not this corner or this corner. There'll be the major braking zone up here. Basically, I had both Mercs around me. I got nervous. I went to the centre of the track, turned in, and Hamilton was on the inside. So I will hold my hands up and say that was my fault. Then Rosberg getting caught by Daniel Ricciardo. It is a Red Bull 1-3. Raikkonen is on the soft tyres though. Raikkonen on the soft tyres. Now, is that going to prove useful for me, or is Ricciardo going to steamroll past? Using a bit of gravel there. And in. There we go. It's power down. Go again. Gap's 3.9 seconds at the minute to Kimi Raikkonen. Raikkonen on the same tyres as myself, so this is the point where I can make or break. This will decide my race. I just want Raikkonen to hold Ricciardo up for as long as I can, because Ricciardo pitted under the safety car for his first stop, so he's on the freshest tyres of everyone at the minute. 3.6, Raikkonen is slowly reeling me in. That was 3 tenths he took off me in that sector. Now what lap is this going to be? Can I get the fastest lap of the race? I do my personal best. It's a 1:27.4. It's a good lap time, that. I enjoyed that, actually. Lap came together nicely. I just love the braking on this Red Bull. It suits me down to a T. Now the track is supposed to cool towards the end of the race, now I'm hoping that will help me out regarding tyre wear. The gap is back up to 3.9 seconds, now 4 seconds with Ricciardo still 0.3 of a second behind, not able to do anything about Raikkonen. Raikkonen, who's now 41 this year, in Season 4. Bit wide into there, gap's down 3.7, so once again 0.3 of a second being taken out of me in that middle sector. There we go, fastest lap of the race for me, a 1:27.3. Fantastic. Oh, hello. Raikkonen's lost position. Oh, hello. I think there's an accident. Raikkonen is no longer in third place. There's myself going through the shot, and there we go. So Ricciardo pulls out to make the move on Raikkonen, squeezes him over. Does Raikkonen turn in? Yes, he does. What happens here? What happens? Because he... Oh, it's an engine failure for Kimi Raikkonen. Oh, Kimi Raikkonen. So unlucky for the Finn. He was doing really well. He was looking really good for the Ferrari team, and an engine failure decides to end his race. Oh, he was doing really well. He was doing exactly what I wanted him to do. And now it's a Red Bull 1-2. I'm happy for the team, but that Red Bull is going to be hunting me down like a shark. Look at that. Well, I haven't had the best of sectors really, so no wonder he took more than half a second out of me. But like I say, we just need to get to grips. Rosberg's going to be right behind him as well. I am more than... I don't know, do I fight my teammate? I don't know. I mean, it's his home Grand Prix as well. Or do I let Ricciardo run away with it? I mean, I've got all season to try and come back at him. Second off that lap. Right, so the gap was 3.7. Doesn't look like it's 3.7 anymore. That looks like it's a lot smaller than that. Oh, I turned in there. The car oversteered. That was 3.6. It's now 3.7. So I've made up a 10th. But this is the sector where they take all the time back out of me. Such an exciting race, Australia. Throws up everything. I only lost a 10th that time to Ricciardo, so that's good. I'm happy about that. The final corner we go to begin lap 30. How's my fuel looking? We're on full. Still 3 laps over. Was thinking about knocking it down into lean, you know, look after we could gain the fuel back, but at the same time I don't really want to be battling Danny. Oh, Palmer's in third. Palmer's in third, so has he just made a move on Rosberg? Interesting. Now, like I said, I know the Renault is the second quickest car in the game at the minute. Oh, purple the middle sector as well, that's nice. But like I say, the Mercedes were off on their own in the first stint. It was just me and them. The safety car really has thrown a spanner in the works. I mean, Mercedes didn't exactly get off to the best of restarts, with Hamilton hitting the side of me, spinning off into the gravel, and Rosberg being swamped by Ricciardo, Raikkonen, now Palmer as well. So once again, the Mercedes team shooting themselves in the foot. Oh, I'm really focused on it at the minute. It's getting fastest lap because this lap was a really good one, and it's another 27.3. I'm happy with that. Mental note: when I pit, get a drink because my throat is hurting doing all this commentary. I enjoy commentating, that's for sure. Oh, careful. So we're over half distance now as well. Gap's 4.4, it's now... don't know. Oh, is it over 5 seconds? As Ricciardo's starting to struggle on the tyres, that is surprising. Hamilton there, 126.8, 5 tenths quicker than me. Hamilton's all on his own! No wonder, I didn't realise he was that far back. Excuse me. So I think Hamilton's definitely in last place. .79, so I was 1.1 seconds off Lewis that lap. I'm guessing Lewis is back on the supers. We want to make up as much time as he can. .2 the gap was. Rosberg back in third, so he's got him back in front of Palmer. Right, so Daniel Kvyat has an engine issue, he's slowing down. Using a year-old Ferrari engine, obviously doesn't do matters for you. Turn in! There we go. Brake into the first corner. Ride the curb a little bit, not too much. In the first sector, only just. The gap is 5.7 seconds at the minute over Ricciardo, so they are struggling on their tyres. I'm starting to pull away a bit now. I'm hoping. Don't know what I'm hoping at the minute. I feel like now I should be in lean, really. Finish this lap off because I'm going a little bit quicker at the minute, and then I'll knock it into lean. And the final corner. This lap has felt really good. Right, so the gap's 6.3. I can afford to knock it into lead now. So this is the question now. How much slower will I go being on lean? I mean, I'm looking after the tyres as well. But like I said, my main problem is fuel. I've underfueled the car too much. So I'm now having to try and find a way of regaining the time. Well, not the time, the fuel. And I feel like this is probably the best moment to do it. I tried doing it behind the safety car. Safety car was out for 3 laps. But obviously their tyres are starting to die. My tyres have got a little bit of life left in them still. 48%, so not too bad. Well, that wasn't exactly what I wanted. I'm not pitting yet. Go away. Ricardo's in the pits. That's surprising. That is surprising. I mean, I know Rosberg did 20 laps on the Supers last time. But Ricardo pitted under the safety car. He was the last person to make their first pit stop. And he came out on the Supers. Now, I was hoping he'd be able to do something that Rosberg has done. Because Rosberg's managed to look after his tyres brilliantly in this race. Like I said, he did 20 laps on the Supers. Oh no, 18, sorry. 18 laps on the Supers. Because he pitted at the same time I did. And I'm on the softs. So that was brilliant to see. Apparently the gap's 9.4 seconds, so I am doing the right thing at the minute. I say I'll get it to about 1.2 and then I'll knock it back into standard and see where we go from there. So gap's 8.8 seconds now since the last time I looked. So, and Danny has fresh air. Danny has fresh air, so that is a slight cause for concern. Magnus has pitted, so Rosberg has pitted as well. Rosberg has pitted. I'm surprised at that. I was actually no. This is round out the time I should have been pitting as well. I was hoping to get to lap 36 last time. So once again, Rosberg does 18 laps on the Supers. But obviously there was a safety car, so it hasn't really altered the AI strategy. It's altered mine a little bit because, like I say, I'm on 56% now. So the question is, am I going to about lap 39? I'm definitely going to have to make another pit stop after this one, that's for sure. Unless I put the mediums on. But do I want to put the mediums on? Mediums will definitely make it to the end, but I'm going to be slow. So the mediums will definitely make it to the end because I've done 18 on the softs. So, like I say, it's going to be an interesting decision. Palmer does the fastest lap of the race of a 1:26.8. The Renault coming together nicely through this last stage of the race. I'm going to knock it back into standard now. I think I saved enough fuel. Felt like I was going to shoot way across that corner then. Oh, back end was all over the place. Lost a heap of time there. Trying to avoid using flashbacks. No, if I weren't streaming, I would have used the flashback there, but I'm not doing it. Like I say, Ricciardo has lots of fresh air. It's going to be really close between me and Daniel. Whew. I said, this is the first race of the season and it's already a ding-dong battle between the Red Bulls. Have I got this for the rest of the season? Right, so now I'm on standard. I can flick it back to that menu. Right, 63%. So I can at least get one more lap out of these tyres. Or do I pit and put the mediums on? You know what? I'm going to pit and put the mediums on. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pit, put the mediums on. We're going to go to the end of the race. Been a hectic race this. So there we go, on the mediums. There's Danny. Come on, come on, come on. Danny's got me. Oh, Danny got me. Now the question is Danny going to the end on them tyres? Can I stick with him as well? I'm not too disappointed, I'll be honest. I mean, I made mistakes which allowed Ricciardo to overtake me, especially going through the S section. But I'm on the slower tyre once again, but I'm making sure I can get to the end. I want to get to the end. Question is Ricciardo going to the end? And like I said, I've got a Renault behind me as well on Super, so I know he's not making it to the end as well. Come on, Danny, you need to give me a tow, mate. I need to stay away from this Renault. Ricciardo does his fastest lap of the race on a 1:26.6. What can I do on the mediums? Purple the first sector, that's nice to see, by a 10th. Round wide, that's giving the Renault a run on me. The Renault has more grip at the minute. I say, I'm going to the end. So I'm sorted. Well, I can see him, so I know he's the next car ahead of me. There's a car in the pits, it's Kevin Magnussen. If I do a 1:27.1, I'm half a second slower than Ricciardo's fastest lap. See that little dot behind me of Jolly and Palmer. Now he's going to be making. He's either going to the end or he's going to be making a very late pit stop. Yeah. Why did I do that? Ah, Daniel Kvyat finally speeds up. Nice exit out of there. 1:26.7. Palmer does a 1:26.4. I'm only 3/10 off that time, and I'm on the bloody medium tyre. Ha! Brilliant. This car feels great. I'm being pushed. I know I am. Just trying to keep it together, keep my cool. At the same time, I'm trying to keep up with Ricciardo, which is proving to be really, really difficult. What the curb there, that's going to give Palmer a run on me going up this little back straight hill. There goes Palmer. Every time I turn into there, the car skids, which makes me cut the corner. Oh, bit of gravel there, that's not what I wanted. I do feel great going through there. I'm hoping Palmer's tyres will start dying off soon. That's a 27.2, not exactly the lap time I wanted. But I did make mistakes on that lap, so I've just got to concentrate now and get back down to it. Close Ricciardo up as much as I can whilst trying to hold off Palmer. Palmer's been a really bloody pain in my arse. 26.2 for Magnussen. The other Renault. So far, Renault are doing alright, aren't they? Red Bull 1-2. Palmer third, and Felipe Nasser is out of the race. I mean, he was last anyway last time I checked. It just winds up what is a terrible weekend for the Brazilian. And there's a safety car! Second safety car of the race. This is good. This is really good. I mean, I don't know. Is it because at the same time it's looking after their tyres as well? Just got to hope I can get off to a really good restart and nail Ricciardo, and then just hang on for dear life for the next 15 laps. Come on, go back down. Go back down. There we go. So we've had Oh, there's. Is he the first retirement? No, Raikkonen blew up, didn't he? After running in second. There we go. And Palmer's used this time to pit. Palmer has used this time to pit, which is really smart, actually. Oh dear, I've got minor wear. I've got a minor engine wear as well now, so power output is down. There's there's Ricciardo in front of me, the nemesis of Positively Glad from yesterday's stream, if you saw it on his channel. There you go, buddy, I'll plug you as... Like I say, closing stages of this Australian Grand Prix, we have a second safety car out. I went, like I said, so far in this race I've done a soft, and then I decided I didn't want to risk having to pit again, so I put the mediums on, and just basically hoping for the best. And yeah, this has happened now. I'm going to pause this race just for a brief second whilst I take off my dressing gown, because I am absolutely roasting. Right, so... Oh, these Red Bull... See, once again, though, it closes up the field. So I don't want to put Ricciardo under risk, because at the minute, it's Red Bull 1-2. This is what I want for a lot of the times this season. Hamilton, I don't know where he is after his spin earlier on in the race. This should sort my fuel out as well, actually. Where's my fuel on? Oh, yeah. Brum, brum, brum. Wonder. I want. You know what? Sorry, I'm going to check where Hamilton is actually. Hamilton is in 18th at the minute, so he has a chance of working his way through the field. Bottas is on the medium tyres as well. Alonso has made an extra stop somewhere down the line, which is why he is in 14th place. Magnussen and Palmer are both on the super soft tyres. Now, Magnussen is questionable whether he can make it to the end, but Palmer, he's definitely looking to go to the end. Because, like I say, Rosberg managed to get 18 laps out of the super, so it can be done. Speaking of Rosberg, I've got him for company once again. Might have to run Rich Mix on that first lap just to try and see if I can get ahead of Ricciardo. So it's Red Bull versus Red Bull. Oh, bloody hell. I know that. He just braked. I wasn't expecting him to brake. Christian Horner will be doing his little leg tapping dance shortly now. He's not seen a Red Bull 1-2 since Malaysia. Oh no. I've got... In real life, I think it was a Red Bull 1-2 in Malaysia in 2016. That was the last official Red Bull 1-2. I actually can't remember the last Red Bull 1-2 on this game. I think it was during Season 2 when the Red Bull were the powerhouse. Stream has been going for 85 minutes now. Still got 13 laps to go. No doubt this will be the last lap that the safety car is out. Safety car's going ridiculously slow, has to be said. so excited for this season 4 just because of, you know, the car I'm in. I'm actually in a car that can legit battle with the top guys. I mean, I know I'm technically a double world champion now, but I'm in a car that deserves it now. So guys, put in the comment section down below, what do you think will happen during the course of this race? We've got 12 laps remaining, no doubt the safety car's going in. Can I nail Ricciardo? Is Ricciardo going to pit? Because he did pit a couple of laps before I did, but I made a couple of mistakes. He got back ahead of me. Rosberg as well, he's behind me in the Mercedes powered car. So just tell me your thoughts, guys. This race has been absolutely fantastic from start to finish, and I've had to slam on the brakes because the safety car is coming in. They're running side by side. Come on, Danny. Ready to run in Rich. Come on, Danny. Put the foot. When are you going to put the foot down? I want to be with you. Oh, he's got me. Oh, he's absolutely left me. Alright, so here we go. The race once again neutralised. This is a fight to the finish now. I'm going to just knock it back into medium now because I'm too far behind Ricciardo to make any sort of impression at the minute. I have got the slightly fresher tyres, but he is on the faster tyres. Can I come back at him? Just need to keep the cool. Use this Red Bull superior braking and speed through the corners. Now I'm expecting Palmer to come through the field as well because he is on the super softs. He's currently running in 6th. Oh, I had to slightly lift off through there. I felt the car getting away from me. And Rosberg has got a run on me. I'm going to go defensive. Oh, he's hit me. Oh, you dirty little bugger. Grosjean! Sorry, I've just noticed Romain Grosjean's in 4th. Fantastic for the Haas team. I mean, I know I gave him an upgrade after the last race of the season, so they'd have something new on the car for the start of this one. But still, ha! Brilliant! That's where button went off, because I saw time marks there. That's a lift. I say I'm going to be fighting tooth and nail for this place now. I am happy to let Ricciardo go for the sake of the team, but I'm not letting this Mercedes through. I'm going to fight him for everything I'm worth. I'm a double world champion after all. I'm not just going to come home solid, score points. I'm going to fight for every single position that I can. And Rosberg does have a run on me now. He goes to the outside. Can I hold him off? We go into the fast S section. There we go. He's got Grosjean behind him. Will Grosjean pop out and try and make a move into this corner now? He is doing. He's on the outside though. I would have preferably gone around there. Oh no, he's ran wide. He's cost himself. And that's a Renault that's passed him as well. Not good for Romain Grosjean and the Haas team. He'll be slightly annoyed with himself now. Come on, turn in! 10 laps to go. Gap now 2.2 to Danny Rick. I believe this is where Ricardo's just going to bolt. He must have been saving fuel behind the safety car. I was trying to regain fuel. Right, here he comes, Rosberg. He's going to try and go around the outside. I'm just going to cover him off. Where's Rosberg? He's held up, and that's allowed Magnussen up into third. Magnussen's going to have a run on me now. He's up my inside. Is there anything I can do? Not sure there is. I'm going to hold it though. Magnussen squeezes me. He's still there. Can I outbrake him? I can. Just... Oh. Gonna keep it. Oh, I've got DRS as well. Brilliant. That's allowed Ricardo to bolt though, really. Oh, Rosberg managed to get back in front. Nicely done. Nicely done, Nico. Nicely done. Maybe going on the mediums was a bad idea, but at the same time, I wanted to make sure I got to the end of the race without costing myself too much. I started 6th. I'm on course for 2nd. I can be happy at my first race at Red Bull, even though Danny Ricciardo is going to be beating me at this rate. Oh, it's gone wide. 8 laps to go. I know the Renaults are probably on the freshest tyres of them all. And I've got engine issues actually. I forgot to mention just before the safety car came out, I had Jeff come over the radio and say that engine output is down. So I'm not showing as much pace as I was earlier in the race. The sun is beginning to set as well, which is nice to look at, but it's bloody annoying at the same time. 5 views, welcome guys. Welcome to the closing stage of this Australian Grand Prix. It's been an absolute nail-biter. Danny Ricciardo leads after jumping me in the pit stops. All I've got to do is just stay in front of Nico Rosberg to make it Red Bull 1-2 here, Season 4, Race 1. Can I do it? I don't know. How's tyre wear looking? Tyre wear's fine, so that's not a factor. The question is, does anyone have to pit? Palmer is up into 3rd. He's got past Rosberg and Magnussen. Oh. That all wrong. Ricciardo now 5 seconds ahead of me. Made too many mistakes over the course of this final stint. It's really cost me. Look at that trail of cars from 3rd. Freshest tyres of them all, so he's going to be quick. Oh, hello, there's a yellow flag. Why is there a yellow flag? There's a clusterfuck back there. Someone must have pushed someone wide going through the S's. If you'd like to put anything in the comment section, guys, let me know what you've thought of what you've seen so far. Maybe even talk about your career modes if you're doing one. Someone is going slowly through the final sector. Just noticed the yellow flag at the back there. So the gap was 5.2 last time I looked. It's now still 5.2, but Palmer is gaining on me. So I think I got 5th here last time actually. In season 3. Lost 4 tenths to Ricciardo through that middle sector. That middle sector has been a pain in my ass all through this race. Like I say, guys, the Renaults are the 2nd quickest car on the game at the minute. which is why they're up there. They weren't up there in qualifying though, which was surprising. They were 9th and 10th. But over the course of this race and through safety cars and whatnot, they have managed to utilise it. And yeah, like I say, they're up there now. Palmer pitted under the safety car in order to put fresh supers on. Which is why he's all over me. Me running wide will not help matters. Like I said, this season it's going to be Red Bull versus Mercedes. I can guarantee you that. Maybe even Force India. If they don't run into each other. With 5 laps to go. Come on. That Renault's starting to look a bit closer again. Oh, that was poor. That was very poor for them. Palmer's right on me now. So I'm one warning away from a penalty. I'm trying not to use a flashback in this race. We go around that final corner. No sign of anyone pitting. Magnussen sets the fastest lap of the race of 1:26.2. I could only do a 1:27.8. Oh, the Honda is giving Alonso yet more problems here. Man who started 5th. Honda nightmare continues for McLaren. Car felt planted through there, which was nice. Got a bit wide there. Just going to give Palmer and Magnussen a run on there. Massa 1:25.8. What a lap time from the Williams driver. Shame he's going to be all the way back there. Alright, here we go. They're gonna be. He's up my inside. Oh! Oh! No, I'm sorry. No. What are you doing? What are you doing? You can pass me for all you want, but you are not bumping me into a wall. Vettel's way down the order. I didn't even consider that. What has happened to Sebastian Vettel? Damn it, I've went 54 laps without using a flashback. God damn it. Can't risk running in rich as much as I'd like to. Yep, 2 Reynolds and Nico Rosberg, who's been up there all race. He's just had battles with everyone. He's had battles with Raikkonen, battles with the Reynolds, battle with Ricciardo. Cover Palmer off as he goes round my outside. Hold him off as much as I can and then just bolt basically. Oh, just got a bit of a gap. I thought one of the Reynolds had pitted then. I think going on the medium tyres was still the right option, even though it's cost me pace and whatnot. If I'd went on the supers, I would have had to make another stop anyway. So I decided to fight for all it's worth in order to stay up here. Magnussen's now back up into third. Reynolds really have been at each other all race, really. Start penultimate lap in a minute, guys. Almost going to bring it home. Come on, Red Bull. Gap was 7.6 between me and Danny Rick. It's now 7.7. Got a 1.1 second gap over K-Mag. Frustrating, I can't run in Rich Mix. Not risking it. Magnussen back in DRS range. Magnussen's just too far away to make a move on me round here. Power down through there. I'm not as far in front of Magnussen as I'd like. He's going to have a run on me. Probably, if not into this corner, he's going to have it into the next one. Just get the power down. No, Magnussen's still really close to me. I'm going to have to go defensive. Again, just slightly wide there. All it takes, one little mistake and they're all over you. Lap 58 out of 58 here at Melbourne. Oh, what a race this has been, boys. I hope you watch this back at some point. There we go, there's Magnussen, he's on my outside, he's hit me! Ah! I'm okay. Oh, he's hit me! What the hell? What? Sorry, no. Like I said, you can pass me fairly, but you are not hitting me off the track. Right, so there you are, you're on my inside. Okay. Oh crap, I've been done by both Reynolds! Right, so Magnussen's got me fair and square. Nothing I could have done about that, and I'm really annoyed it's the final lap that he's done me, and it's ruined the Red Bull 1-2! God damn it! I'm very disappointed with that. Daniel Ricciardo wins his home Grand Prix at Melbourne. Fantastic for the Red Bull driver. Kevin Magnussen is going to come home in a second place, matching his best result ever in Formula 1. I come home third, a slightly disappointing third after running first for quite a lot of this race, and then second after Ricciardo had jumped me. But all it took was the freshness of rubber really from the Reynolds to get past me after fairly overtaking me.
Well, the safety car completely changed the race, didn't it? It's hard to say exactly what would have happened without
Well, it's
it,
a double
but there's
podium
no
for Red
question
Bull
that they're
season,
racing in a good position.
and now I can focus on the Constructors' Championship for once. Can we make a push for the Constructors? That is the question now. Absolutely fantastic result for the team. Started 6th, finished 3rd. I've got to be happy with that, really. It's round 1 of the season. You know, you haven't got Rosberg, Hamilton or Vettel up there. So the fact that it's my teammate that won the race, you know, I'm not disappointed with that. I'm happy for him. I really am.
And now let's take a look at the driver's stand.
There we go, guys. This is the result. Daniel Ricciardo wins the Australian Grand Prix. Kevin Magnussen 2nd, Rarity 3rd, Palmer 4th, Rosberg 5th,
Give it to Kevin Magnussen.
Hulkenberg 6th, Perez 7th. Now that was fantastic. That's fantastic for Force India, considering on the 3rd lap they both crashed and took each other out. We're actually at the back of the grid. Lewis Hamilton recovered after a spin to come 8th. Button 9th, Gutierrez 10th, Haas scoring invaluable points there. Bottas 11th, Alonso 12th, Ericsson 13th for Sauber. That's a really good result. Sainz 14th, Kvyat 15th, Haryanto 16th, Massa 17th, Vettel down at 18th on a 4-stopper, so he's obviously had a wing change somewhere. I'm guessing it might be with Pascal Wehrlein. Grosjean 20th. What has happened to Grosjean? Because he was in the points at one point as well. Nasser retired from the race, and Raikkonen, after running 2nd, retired as well. Ladies and gentlemen, this was the Australian Grand Prix. There's no point really looking at the championship, but we will look at the Constructors. Red Bull lead the Constructors after the first round of the season. Ricciardo winning the race. I came 3rd. Renault 2nd, just 10 points behind. Further 16 points behind are the Mercedes engine cars of, well, Mercedes and Force India. A further 12 points behind is McLaren Honda, and a further point behind is the Haas team. Oh my god, guys, what a race! That was just amazing! Like I say, guys, I really hope you watch this back. This was absolutely amazing. Not bad for a number 2 driver, eh? So they say. Oh, there we go. I lost a little bit. Oh, man. Just catching my breath back. Right, so we'll advance to Bahrain. And that is where we will end the stream. That is the championship order at the minute. Oh, I'm looking forward to the season, guys. That first race has opened my eyes to what I'm sure is going to be an amazing season as we further upgrade the Red Bull, make it quicker. And like I said, I want more battles with Daniel Ricciardo as well. It's going to be amazing. I'm so excited for this. I hope you tune in next time, where we'll be racing at Bahrain. Take care, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. This is Raratron89 signing out.